Is Zipan being one of them. Of course, Shao the other. Ult coming. In two, so just trying to secure this Optic. It's still precarious, still quite dangerous. Not quite clear in that site, and there's the contact.
The plant's going to be really tricky, though.
Oh, super dangerous unless they can clear one of these angles, and they just haven't just yet. Again, creeping closer, it's Crashies to delve through. Find Shao and alleviate a little bit of that pressure. Maybe even allow a plant, but they've taken control and hit the brakes and looked for these overextensions from FPX. There's the fight. Massive space now claimed back by Optic. Zipan was here and he had a lot of presence, but now he's all alone. Yes, the rotations are in, but this tempo shift by Optic is fantastic. Fast control. Denied, Marv. Round two. And again. More time being bought for rotation, Mike. They're on the way here.
Actually, finally, Zipan looking to challenge.
There it is.
Gets away with the first. Marv actually will respond.
Oh, Marv! What a time. And now Sugetsu. Snappy as ever. Gonna take away Marv, but still so much more work to do. 4 more in his way. The ultimate as well. The options looking dire. And again, I want to look back at this round and look at what they achieved and showing that composure.
Well, it's not even in this round, right? They are the benefactors of that early conditioning towards Showers. That's why we see 3 stacked up on that side, and the pace change is beautiful here. So then shift the emphasis towards short. Really get very, very early lamps control. Yes, the Viper's bit goes up. It makes it a little dicey to just commit to the plant, but they're able to actually wait things out. All this utility that's invested, FPX don't really gain anything from it.
But even with that ult coming in and how precarious it was, if they'd rushed that, sure, but they took their time, they didn't overcook it, they waited for Ye to come around, clear shower, they individually start to take apart FPX, and this is the balance to Optic that I love seeing. This makes it a far greater competition. Look at this one. Beautiful work from Marv there. Lovely, lovely stuff. 5-0 though, and that timeout from FPX, well, again, Optic just flipped the script on them, right? They've run them a completely different way, and now the money's in tatters. Best
way to swing out of the timeout as well. That pace change is so perfectly timed. So it's like Optic are waiting for the timeout, then they hit the switch.
It's really well considered. We go again, though. Angel just gets eviscerated.
And they're punished on the side of the map. Now they feel as if they have freedom towards this orb. Here. Removing Angel very early on. The quick swing past Fountain. FPX already stacking everybody towards B site. Sugetsu does have the rifle from the previous round.
That's danger, man. But look how deep Optic is
waiting this out.
Yeah, they're showing their own reserve, their own capability to play this patient game. Rightly so. These rounds are so dangerous. And if you're starting to feel that pressure a little too much, again, you just saw the dog invested over towards that A site, noted nothing. So again, they're starting to lean that way. Correct read from Optic. And yes, FPX are exploring. They're kind of readdressing this space, but really good read from Optic. Again, not walking into stocks, not being lazy about the clears. Correct approach, and the plant will be the reward.
Nothing left to chance here. FPX are here pretty early on, but again, with a massive disadvantage in terms of the equipment they bring to this retake. No real notable damage.
They'd have to take this into such an uncomfortable position for Optic. Don't know how, though. FPX looking for those first wave forward. That's not bad. Marv needs to respect this now. Careful!
What?
Oh, no! And tragedy's starting to strike. Yay and Marv invest in the ult now. Zipan gets out of there, takes a little bit of damage, but it's still 3. And they've recovered rifles. They are so good out in this. Sugetsu, Zipan, Shao still standing. Shao on the defuse. He's holding it down, and no one stopped him! No one stopped him at all!
At a round, they have absolutely no right. Zipan goes huge for FPX, and the showstopper, the cherry on top. What a retake there. It's such a disadvantage. Sugetsu's almost 3rd contact there as they're coming through pipes. Optic got to be kicking themselves there because it was such a great approach. Again, they slow the round down perfectly. And having the man advantage after a free plant here on A site.
Wow. 1-5. That's how you get on the board. That could be a tilter. You got to think about that fragile mental game that's going on for Optic. They've been battered and broken and beaten through the first 2. They get here and they need this clean. Trying to stick to the script that they've written themselves. Now the buy is back with FPX. It's not good though, Mike. It's not great. It's still missing some of the pieces here. So again, let's see what they do with this. An early commitment towards this A site.
FNS gonna line this up towards Garden. I don't know, actually, there's gonna be any follow-up on this. Fake flash, actually, and maybe Ye gonna show presence, but
missed it?
The lineup off. I mean, you can see him just...
Wasn't confident.
Yeah, he wasn't confident about the placement for it, but...
Well, look, Fnatic are in the crowd. Find him and get the lineup. For now, Angel goes walkabout to try to get aggressive mid-round, and so far FNS found one, but look at the crunch now coming in through from Shower as well. But the pressure, do they commit to it? No, they've been held away. 40 seconds now, and again, FPX are pushing the issue. This is now on Ye. He has to set the tempo. He's got to try and take some space on this site or control some part of this investment of the ult now as well. The information noted, the trade comes in towards the other side, but it's going to be a 2v2 towards B. Crashies heading on in, but the timing, it could have been atrocious, the trade. He gets one down, Victor has to control it, and he does. Optic going to get the plant, and Artis called upon now. He could do no wrong before. Now he has to do the unthinkable, the 1v2. He spotted a barrel, but now they know the position. And Crashies is waiting on the other side for him. Again, more chip damage. Artis is being given no leeway, no access. And now they stand, now they fire an Optic carry on.
Put their 6th on the board. FPX looked at
that was
least,
dangerous.
Yeah, FPX looked at least to be in position to prevent that from happening.
Such a precarious round.
That was Shao on a solo effort, by the way. I mean, this timing goes the other way. That round's all but done.
One enemy remaining.
Luckily stabilizes on that one, and then the double stack just too strong for Optic. Don't even want to give Artis the opportunity to get out.
Look at that focus on FNS's face as well. This is business now. This is what it's all for. Keep yourself alive in this event. Open up a chance so the rest of those maps fracture. Haven, calling their name. Yeah, you're going to get that first little bit of a glimpse here. And again, you can see the buy for FPX. It's not good. Again, their money has been so bad throughout this. Shao still with the rifle. The rest's on Sheriff's. Bit of a Shiko here. Throwing out sight. And back to work. Artis already pinned down. So much pressure on this man. Actually, again, FPX still going to find two. And Marved on the bailout here to keep the numbers favorable. Note Angel's positioning, not close by here. It's on Zipan to do some real heavy lifting. Spike in the hands of Marved. The positioning coming out from Crashies is a nuisance. They've hit the brakes for a second. And again, Optic trying to just draw them in. Say, oh, you're willing to take a fight, you're willing to overstep here. FPX not playing that game now.
Looking a lot more composed. Crashies actually catches the headshot from Zipan.
5 HP.
Bro, face reveal, bro, face.
It's difficult now because Zipan still has
face at 500 subs,
well.
bro.
Looks so vulnerable. A tap on the spike to draw it out, but Marv's going to commit on this. No, has to be careful, and Zipan makes a little bit of a mistake with this.
We should live us.
Oh, the damage! Ye down to 5. This is possible. Zipan could do some damage here.
It's a gun now.
Ledra mundu
permission saving grace for Optic in this. There it is. Crashies safe in the end. They barely stay alive. FPX looking deadly, but still the scoreline. It's 7-1.
I was talking about the total overall here. This is an absolute contrast. Optic, from a fundamental standpoint, are just playing much better Valorant.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you can see, yeah.
Lovely.
The readjustment perfect again. Forcing Zipan to come out and explore towards site. Unlucky not to find the kills there on those 2 headshots, obviously.
And I'm waiting to see if this could potentially spur on seeing Optic finding comfort on this stage. So I'm going to be honest, that first game they played, FPX blew them out of the water, right? It was not even pretty. It wasn't even competitive, if I'm honest. There was a couple of glimpses of hope there, and obviously FPX were phenomenal. Like, they are so good. But I've got to say, FPX to me hit the ground running. They looked good the second they walked down this stage. So I want to see Optic find that so we get those competitive last 2 maps, because they've been one-sided affairs so far, which doesn't necessarily make for a great game. It's been pretty back and forth, and finally we get to see a good look from Optic. Finally.
Really waiting on FPX to now benefit from the second timeout they've called. I don't know, actually, being proactive is going to be the answer they look for here.
You get.
This is a similar characterization we made on the previous maps. Optic have been allowed to set up. Been allowed to get themselves in the driving seat in terms of this early round pressure. And they benefit massively on that. Problem being now, FPX have to chip away. I mean, it's round 9. They have to chip away at this massive economical advantage they have.
And again, Optic, after the last timeout, switched the pace, right? So it kind of put FPX a little bit behind again. An early contact made towards B long, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's the full commitment just yet. Crashies, though, happy to take that space. Carve it away with those flashes for Xiao deeper towards the site. He does have the spot of Zipan. But again, all gained. Setting his tempo so well. Optic playing quite the cautious game so far. TP taken by 1. This will be Victor. Other than that, wait and see if there's that re-exploration, looking for information from FPX, but for now, they've just committed 3 towards that B site.
Angel still with control towards long. Optic actually forced away from this now. So we Sugetsu, an artist that will be called upon as the spike makes its way towards short.
Tricky predicament as well.
Look for Ye to try and find contact as well at this exact same time.
Oh, the timing! Oh, Sugetsu! He gets 2! Unbelievable, but on to back in kind by Optic. Prepared for the contact. Nardis, would you dare? Would you dare go further here? Underhand, swings it. Marv turned
flash, man.
How are you so good at this, Marv? A quick TP. They're going it all on Angel. Angel on the other side, playing by the side. He did not rotate. He waited patiently. And now there's 3 victims on the other side. Angel, this could be everything. Gets 1. He needs more, though. A tap on the spike. He's going to buy time. 10 seconds. The fight. FNS wins it. Value found, and Xiao now the 1v1. Oh, and FNS went for the fight. He has to stick.
What the fuck?
Xiao again. How many times can this man destroy Optic like this? 2-7, the scoreline still safe for Optic, but an instant hit on the timeout.
Again, you can see the hesitation from FNS there. He's reconsidering this first tap on the spike. And Xiao knows the positioning. He knows that he has to commit to the plant there. Lines up the wallbang perfectly. And it's that man again. Give FPX their second. Not really going to benefit off that in terms of the economy here. Still going to be struggling. It's Optic to call the timeout now.
This is recovery for FPX. This is confidence boosters. This is getting the read, the lay of the land. But so close, you kind of feel to yourself, do we adapt from this? It was only down to that 1v1, a quick mid-call, a quick audible call, take that TP, get to the other side, and Angel was still there, still buying time. This is when it becomes hard work for those coaches. Shout out there, Doombros. Going through all the options, how much do we adjust? What do we note so far? What do we lean into? Because 2-7, you still got to feel this is good for Optic.
Absolutely.
My god, 110k.
Yeah, we talked about, you could argue, throwing away that previous lead on Icebox to come out with an even half. Looking to
Marv tries to take a walk, but it's Xiao. And Xiao is becoming an issue. He's starting to activate on this map, and that's something you do not want to see. If you're an Optic fan, Xiao is the biggest danger they can face. Sugetsu gets away with his life until now. Victor trying to chase him down, posts it, gets Zipan. Oh, and Sugetsu from the depths! Drags him to his grave. And you can see the quick TP, it's a race against time, and the rotations. Oh, I thought it was gonna be a second, it's not. Oh, this with a Spectre.
He's dropped his gun.
He's made a meal of it. He's done just a classic. Oh, how are you still alive? How are you still standing? Sugetsu's on the way, but it's a mile away from any sort of safety. Plant comes in, and Optic in all the madness somehow look the most likely now.
Sugetsu has to get here fast. Crashes down to 30 HP.
He's got the rifle.
Trailblazer's going to spot out, it's going to slow him down even more. Obviously the Seekers previously.
How much can this man do? Anything to deny. The utility is on point though. So much to work through. and no one giving him an inch. He'll take the mile. And for now, I think he's really weighed up the options. Time to back out of there, time to hit the save button, and probably the right call at this point. Has to wait to see if he can catch anyone on the way through, but still, Optic, this game is getting so precarious. Again, the scoreline does not look how close this game is getting.
There's a couple of these rounds just come down to one engagement, one gunfight going the other way. FPX unfortunately can't find stability from that previous. Oh, there's just maybe an element of pressure here. Yeah, you can see the frustration. He's desperate. I mean, he wins the first with the Spectre.
Yeah.
But that range when it's Ye with the Tour de Force
That's
on the other side of it.
Just broken the back of FPX though. Their money. Again, it feels like they barely get a chance at a full buy here. And the economy is just booming on the other side. Optic got 6.8 on Crashies. Operator out for Ye. And early showers control now being garnered.
3 beat 2A. 1 back of side.
Initially here, Argus
Nice.
trying to
Easy.
challenge. Shut down by Victor very early on. Just going through the motions once again. So Getsu making his way towards A site now. He doesn't have that rifle in hand.
3A, no, TP.
Space is definitely going to get. He keeps just slipping a little bit deeper than they'd like, and he's going to catch Angel. Denies even further space towards U-Haul. Victor working his way out, but that smoke contains a threat, a danger. 2 players on the back lines to get to Chow. Molly invested in cautious work with that plant, but it is in, and the time is in Optic's favor.
Still see here though how hard Optic are having to work in terms of the utility, in terms of the timing. Ye finally removes Sugetsu.
5-8.
Now they know. Should be a little weaker in terms of the hold here, but Shao still good for the first.
There it is. Bookend the round. Keep working forward. FPX with their first real tough challenge here. Unable to really find an answer to what Optic are bringing. So versatile, so mobile in approach. And again, this isn't Optic just depending on Ye. I know we talk about that, and it's one of those narratives that there has to be someone outside of just Ye, right? It can't just be on his shoulders a lot of the time. And this time, he's been doing his job. He's middling out here in my mind. He's not been completely irrelevant, but look at who is stepping up.
Take a glance back at those Icebox stats and then look at Victor and Crashies here on Bind.
Night and day.
Yep.
Night and day. Stepping up when needed.
The double operator here from Optic. Ye and Marv picking one up. Another attempt to slow things down even further. That suited them here on Bind.
One-sided.
Tempo change
2 maps FPX gelsindra. Third map
is
is
perfectly timed to slip into. Again, FPX desperate
Best
for the right
of 5.
information. You can see these
The
rotations
match
back and
galal
forth, trying to find the right placing on this, but Optic playing a fantastic game at keeping them guessing.
Launching smoke.
Here, Optic now looking to probe towards B side. 3 members of FPX. Yeah, it's a very passive hold. Almost looking to fake B site here with FNS's utility. The poison orb will be invested. Good timing on the knife, and Ye, similar to previous rounds, trying to find contact at exactly the same time that they plant the seed.
Yeah, with that ult coming in, they've got to know where Shao is. You can see the ult on the other side invested to clear him out. And Ye just can't hit the shot. He's been trying to catch Angel this entire time, but Crashies leans into it. Isolates Shao, but Angel actually to punish Ye on this. And there's the TP taken. But again, Sugetsu is not far away, and they've left FNS here. Try and punish him, but Sugetsu, does he get to slip in? He does, unnoted, but now finds Victor, drags him to his grave, and he's just bought them time. 10 seconds now, Spike needs to commit. The players are here, Crashies, oh, what a shot! 7 seconds is not enough! As Artist makes it there in time. And FPX get a doable scoreline by the smallest of margins.
Doable, yes, but what a way to swing back into Bind here. Optic have just been absolutely clinical in terms of this global map control. Angel with a perfect pinch through the TP.
Well done, boys.
The clock almost decided that one, Lauren.
Oh, it was down to the most minuscule moment. But this is what we want to see, Optic kicking into gear with life on the line. This is what it comes down to. First half looking good, but it ain't over yet. Desk, take it away.
Thank you very much, Pansy and Hypog. We wanted Optic to dig deep. They've done just that. They are delivering, and a lot of that has been coming down to Crashies, who I'm now going to call Flashies for the rest of this tournament, and he's been doing great.
Oh, Yinsu. What do we do with you? He has. He's been exceptional. I mentioned him at the beginning of the map. He's so good on this map, and the crazy thing is, I was talking about his ability to gain info off of utility. It wasn't necessarily supposed to reflect in the scoreboard, but the guy's showing he can do it all. I was talking about his ability to gain info off of utility. It wasn't necessarily supposed to reflect in the scoreboard, but the guy's showing he can do it all.
Okay, he's a fantastic player. He's already got more kills in this half than he has on either of the previous two maps.
You had to do him like that. You couldn't just let it go, man.
But what I'm saying is, Optic have woken up, right?
Yeah.
You're looking at them on bind here, and
Map pick, Optic, split FPX. ముందు మ్యాచ్ వీళ్ళది FPX. Split Optic pick. So the Optic pick.
Crashes is popping up and whatnot, but we get an FPX attacking side. It's one that you could put a little bit of hope in, not a lot given the score. Because the moment there's a bit of momentum, you love that word, we're going to throw it out there into the absolute atmosphere now. Because it's not just manifesting itself, it's in actuality now if they keep this up.
yeah, it's not just momentum though, it's about experience. And I've got a round there that kind of indicates how Optic was using their experience too, where they were able to just get down and have a lot of patience in these rounds. So, listen, what I think Optic have demonstrated really well in this map is an ability to not get flustered on the previous two. Right, they've been able to keep their composure, keep their patience, and I think you're going to see it in the next half as well. They're able to stick. I mean, Marv was getting assaulted from all sides by this stuff. People spamming him all over the place. This was... He didn't. Not once.
You know what I love? Is that after he being denied twice, he swung out and he goes, who was doing that?
Yeah.
And he just executes them, and I was like, oh.
So disciplined though for a team down 0-2.
Yeah, they're going to have to keep that discipline up if they want to stay in this tournament.
Oh yeah, steal.
To 3, finally Optic are waking up. It's what we wanted
Let's go steal.
to see here in this best of 5. No one wants the 3.
Josh Kisan.
Speaking of curses,
There's a few of them.
there's a few in play here. There's just a few in play.
Wait, is that technically an unbreakable KO
They have to drag this one
knife
across
and
the line
therefore allowed?
early on. Happy to greet this aggression towards
You guys ready to pop flash?
Victor actually comes away from that tagged up.
Volley top truck. Good exec util. Like this is like a CS team creating this exec. Don't matter though. It's like, I'm on a broken agent with the sheriff and
Where are they in this?
I can use it.
Well,
Shorty as well.
that's
Why
why
would he?
to get to remove Jay from the equation.
There.
Takes a little bit of safety for himself.
You guys are talking to each other IRL. Like
Frenzy
they're looking
players.
at each other in game, talking to each other.
hanging out.
Hey, dude, you want to swing first,
one
and then I'll
forward,
swing
but he's
Vex.
gonna send him in. All right, go overlook Victor.
Oh, he's gonna
Oh my
die.
god, nice
Rizzu,
match.
7 HP. He's still
Nice.
alive, though. And so is Hardest. And now's the time you
Oh,
need
they're
it.
both one shortyable.
Now there's a moment. Oh, it's not pretty,
What
but it
the
might just
fuck?
work. He even gets time on the reload.
But now he's
Oh,
in
no.
a screwed
Mike, I'm
position.
getting
One
worried.
bullet,
There's
one bullet, and
bullet
you're
in
gone.
Frenzy, and that's all he's got. But
Yeah.
the fuse ain't stopping
Gotta stick
again.
this.
Victor's holding it down. The cross is watched. And Optic
I'm surprised he
make
went
it to
back.
10.
He committed to frontside instead of going backside.
Beautiful round as well. Just the right moment, re-aggressing towards
Champion
Showers. And
sniper.
Victor,
Someone's got a
Crashes,
chair that
16
sounds
by
like a
5.
fire alarm.
2-for-1 trade really takes the brunt out of this aggression. Even Yay here. We know what you can do there. A smile
up?
about that one.
Yep.
Where's here 100% surely? No.
The Sheriffs for FPX to work with once again. They concede another pistol round.
Our comeback against Gambit, we saved. We gave him 11. 9, 3, 10. Yeah.
Sheriff's
We gave
all
him 11.
over, and
Called it
Zipan
back.
the first to go.
You have
So,
to.
this point for Optic, the cleaner the
If you
better.
buy here and you lose, it's like auto GG. Save here, you lose. It's you have like a gun round to actually play with.
Or discourse. Looks like Showers is at least on the protocol list for FPX. Victor on the other side, who's now called to attention. And Angel, happy to step forward. And will note at least one of the players. You can see the push and pull, trying to draw the attention away. But again, caution being shown by FPX.
So will they opt to stack up towards here?
1,
Spike
2,
retrieved
3,
from
4, 5 sheriffs.
short by Angel.
No shade, 1800.
They're
Okay.
just desperate for Optic to expose themselves somewhere. Marv actually will be able to take contact here. Yeah, we'll find Shout.
Okay, this feels like a formality for now, but we know how dangerous FPX can get in these rounds. So far, it's been pretty much contained.
No
Just
way.
waiting for the pop flash. Back in contact if needed. And, well, does now get needed, but it was only for a moment. Clean for standing. Optic looking like they mean business.
FPX going to come into this, obviously, with the purchase, but they have to make a stand now.
I feel like winning this round with the force
Optic
buy
on
is
11.
the best percentage way of coming
First
back.
brick in the process.
Yeah,
here
if you
to
force
start
one, you
the
win the
reverse
round.
sweep.
Like
Would be
you
converted,
get a
getting it across
very
the line.
massive momentum swing. Now you've just won.
Such a tall task,
It's
though.
what,
Again,
4 to
even
10.
in this map,
Your opponent's on
under a 2-1, right?
ecos, so you're
It's
gonna
just-
pick up the 5 to 10.
It's such a
You have
long
more
road
rounds to
back
play
for
with, and
But maybe that fire
you know,
starting to
mistakes are
burn
less
a little brighter.
costly.
Maybe
But
the first glimpses
if
of
you
what could
lose the
be
round,
one of the
your
better
percent chance
lower
of
finals here.
coming back is like substantially less as well.
No boy.
Right?
Coming in for Optic is 2 rifles, 3
So
snipers, and on the other
like
side, of
you
course,
can't look at it and be like, yeah, like
plenty
you
of
should
rifles.
100% force buy in these rounds, because if you win the round, then you're gonna you have a really good
Are
chance
you
of winning,
absolute
like
dude?
coming back
What?
compared to if you lose the round. But it's like, bro, if you lose the round, it's just like auto GG. Just GG go next at that point. Are you ready to say like, yo, we can't
Optic
win,
looking. The timing on this
Optic
is
you know,
has a-
9 gun rounds
they're
before
not
they get
playing.
2?
Information is information. They can free up Crashies to hit that
Crashies
rotate button. Now they
rotating.
got 3 in the right place. This is all.
Or do you
over
say,
so far,
hey,
and a
we're
worry
gonna
for
bank it all on
FPX.
this?
Might at least note maybe
I don't know.
1, maybe 2 here from this. So they know the rotations come in. 40 seconds now, and FPX got to make it count.
And then after this, we have
Back
to
in the
get
site. Zepan gets down, Crashies,
7 gun
but it's
rounds
all
before
good
they get
trades.
No.
FPX
Yeah.
sweep the site.
2.
And yes, the rotation's on the way, but it's still so
Yeah, you can
unlikely.
say
Yeah,
with the
winning
spike now
increases.
down.
Winning rounds
How much
increases your chance
damage
of
can
winning.
they
Losing
do?
rounds
This is
increases your
standing
chance of
for FPX.
losing.
This is good.
Yes. True.
Drunier might just commit towards some damage here on the way out. Ardis happy to try and defend elbow here, buy some time, but
Round by round, you call
yeah,
it back.
Wall bang up to Sugetsu.
Round by round.
Ardis finally cleans things up. 2-4. FPX will get their 4th.
You have to look at it
They
this way.
needed 4 on the board.
And then I'll use like Icebox as an example. FPX started 4-0 down on Icebox and ended up tying the half 6-6, right? So 6 gun rounds they got to Optics 2. So you have to think about like, if you have a gun round versus if you're on eco or low buy, whatever, what are your what are your odds of winning the round? If your odds are significantly higher to win a round on a gun round, then you need to play as many gun rounds as you can. So doing a force buy because you want to have a better chance of like catching Optic off on your force buy and then trying to crawl back into a comeback by doing off the back of that, as opposed to doing it off the back of getting as many gun rounds as possible. If you lose that force buy, you're on another eco, and you look at the percent chance of winning force buys, you look at the percent chance of winning ecos, and then you would be playing a game where you have to like you can't lose any gun rounds. You lose a gun round, this game's over, type of stuff. So in this situation, at least like you can lose a gun round, and at most they've secured OT. They have to win a second one as well, close the game out, and you just literally just play, no mistakes, gun rounds, and just completely punish and crawl it back round by round by round. That's how you have to approach these types of situations.
This guy's been on for the side, and that Shao again cracks it open. The Optic to try and deny the quick progress, the springboard off the back, and they try and shore up the defenses of Optic. FPX are at the door, and Marv says goodbye to Angel and looks to do some more damage. You can
Is
see
Victor
them
gonna
waiting
go for it?
patiently.
He's going for it. He's got only one.
It's just Victor who won. I thought there was more to follow, but for now,
FNAS big flanks. Okay.
creeping in the back lines. Flash comes in, he eats
Wait,
it.
did the-
Zipan is so vulnerable, and Shao can only defend
Oh,
so
they didn't
much
plant in
here.
the Viper
And now
ult, man.
Sugetsu
What?
needs the spike, and he's actually going to be
How have they
able
not
to
planted in the
connect.
Viper ulti, man?
How's he gone away with this? The plan to follow. Oh, they're trying to close the gap as fast as they can. Run, boy, run. Oh,
How'd they not
for a
place in the
second, he almost
Viper
got the gun
ulti,
out,
man?
but Crashies
What are
take them to
those?
12.
And the timing on the orbital strike as well. I mean, Ye's aggression towards short perfectly timed. But Marv allowing that reposition, allowing them to get a much tighter hold on site. Don't allow any of this progress on the back.
They
of
had
finding
20
Ye.
seconds,
There's almost a
15
total fumble
seconds.
here with the team flash.
Just run 2 steps over there and you plant in the
Good off with
ulti.
Viper's bit here. I'm not sure if Sugetsu assumed that was going to cover across towards default, but just a slight miscommunication here.
That's right, you wouldn't get it there, Rishan, that's true. EMEA has better utility usage.
Optic, go.
12-4 now. The reverse sweep now beckoning. How much can Optic do in this game? The first real piece in the puzzle for them. FPX, the first time we've seen him without an answer. Chip damage done towards Shout. Same to be said to Ye.
We caught off with the second swing as well there. Another very slow approach to the early round. And Optic doing well not to kind of feed into this, honestly. It's only really been Victor and Ye to get curious.
Alright, GG go next map.
At the right time.
I mean, look at the difference now. Ye sitting super deep as well. You still do have some side control being kept here. Have to give away the most of it though. Sugetsu gonna crack it open. Mark on the swing gets absolutely bodied by Artist. Victor only good for one this time. Plant gonna come in and there's still 4 on their feet here. Artist probably not far from it either. There's 5 back up and standing. This is gonna be a miracle round. It ain't gonna happen. FPX on the shutout. As Crashies might just try and cut his losses.
Oh my god.
Alright. And yeah, just gonna be looking to save that weapon. But for now, FPX flexing a little bit of a reminder of the danger this team has. Don't get comfortable, don't rest on those laurels, because any window of chance in that scoreline can get close.
The crowd suddenly gets quiet, yeah.
I come back to a point from earlier, right? It's not as if they can do this every round with the null command, so expecting
Keeping the crowd volume high like CS would be better, right?
in terms of approach here.
Sometimes the crowds in CS are like 10,000 people strong. I don't know how many people are here,
They're not
but I'd be
feeding
surprised
into
if it's
this
like
default.
10,000.
Which is FPX.
Does anyone know how many seats are?
Being given all this map
Protect us.
control and being able to really have a say in both of these sites.
Yeah, bread and butter on the side. But it will at least call for Optic to have to be a little bit more reserved with closing this game out too quickly. Their buy will be broken in the next round.
Oh my god.
Lucky boy there.
6 HP.
Yeah,
lucky
didn't
not
see
to
the
fall as
HP.
well.
Wow. So we do
Viper
have the
didn't
hero
buy a
rifle
gun.
kept over for Crashies, and he has been leading the way. The hero so far. For
Only
Yeah,
days, so
I
that was
did
grand
the-
the
finals.
rest.
Crashes.
Much. He's going to
5,000.
join him at least with a little bit of impact here.
I don't think they turned on the crowd though.
26.
I think it's just the crowd just
Can anything change
gets
this?
quiet.
Right place for it though, Crashies.
Yeah,
This could be
playing
scary.
an
I could be wrong though.
That's by his side. Dealing with the early utility, and look at the difference in pace now.
Oh,
Crashies
he's
giving away the
native.
game. Does he have to
What
keep his
the-
life? For now, for a moment, he keeps
Rocketing
breathing
out.
with Zipan. Looking to try
Full
and do
blind.
damage.
Oh,
Nice!
no,
He
you didn't see
couldn't
that
see a
one.
thing. The trade is good enough for now. Victor goes down short. Oh,
FNS!
charges in! Takes out Artist, they're putting up a fight. Marv got a rifle and Ye's still standing and the HP is low. Shao is not
Nope.
This one
giving
was
this
really
up
nice.
yet.
Nope.
And it all comes down to Ye now. This 1v3. Plant should be coming in.
Nope.
And this should
Nope.
be immediate
Ah.
death to Sugetsu. But Shao. Shao is keeping this together, man. The safest pair of hands on this FPX side.
Oh,
Brilliant recovery, and again, it's another example of FPX's ability to just completely mitigate Ye.
330.
This time around, I mean, previously relying on some of the utility from the KO, maybe even just an old command. But this time around with Ye showing so much presence towards A. A little switch up here. Zipan to lead the charge with the
Optic
showstopper.
timeout, maybe.
They find themselves their 6th. Now you start to get a little worried. If FPX can build upon this now and Optic start feeling the pressure.
It's 2 back to
Why are
back.
you stressed, Marv? You don't need one round.
Shao starting to become a little bit, more warmed up in this, bit more impactful, finding that room.
Maybe he's
Find those
reminiscing
frags.
on a time
In
where
Optic, they have timeouts still.
they were
Pause on this.
only one
It's
more
the big
round,
Now
and they
the
ended up
money
losing.
coming in as well. They have everything they need to really do damage this round. Bear in mind the last one was Victor
Maybe if they had
outdoes
a
him this
KO
time.
flash pop
They're
on that
ready for
guy.
that next wave to hit. Yay, prepared, but it's Angel to get the best of him. Victor trying to pick up the slack there. Ult comes in, they got to clear the area. Shao ready to
I understand.
anyone
Nice.
until then. Yay holds the ground, is down to Artisan Angel.
Position the ulti a little bit out.
Yay is not.
Forces him to run back into
They
his
want
teammates.
this
That would
map
have been
point.
better.
They want the best of 5.
India
They are not
blue.
down and they are not out yet. Optic, hold
I wonder if he
on.
panic placed the
Come on,
ulti or
let's
if
go.
That
he
means we
did it like
start
that with
looking
a
at
gap on
going the
purpose.
distance.
But I feel like it wasn't on
Fracture now on
purpose.
the horizon. And Optic finally woke up.
A sigh of relief here on Bind. Again, able to stabilize, looking much more comfortable. FPX to get away with the freedom they've had previously. And again, I'll come back to the same thing. Crashes and Victor really stepping up here, especially after that map 2 on Icebox.
Optic wins
Total
fracture.
contrast.
It ain't over until
They've
it's
broken the
over.
curse as well,
Reverse
picking
flip
up a map
Optic 3
like
Yeah.
that in that
Third.
fashion as well. It was
Why
convincing.
so noob?
And even just that mental game of knowing, okay, I've
GG
gone over that
Paparazzi.
hurdle. We can actually
Optic
do this
versus
now.
Indian.
Fracture on the horizon, one of the maps that really
I thought
defined
this was
Optic as a
better
team.
than-
This is where things can get interesting.
As
see a
much
different
as
look
I
here.
love Optic, they're not winning
Maybe a little
fracture.
reminder of who they are and what they
Okay.
can do. No slouches in Reykjavik.
Pujan Mehta,
Looking
Jord,
much
she's
more alive
finally
here in
mapped.
Copenhagen. After what was such a stark contrast to the beginning, FPX, those first 2 maps were swift, Mike.
They really were. Yeah, maybe just a blip along the way here, but can Optic now actually build upon this? I was talking about kind of having to come out split swinging,
Oh my
having to
God.
then come out on Icebox swinging because of the resolve split. And here, they made very few mistakes. And that was very prominent in the previous match, which, like I said, it was Optic falling apart in the mid-round, not really having that benefit of the reaction, catching FPX off guard, which so often is something we talk about with Optic.
Well, they just got to do it for a couple more maps, Mike. I want this to go all the way, so I'd love to see this tie up at 2-2, but Fracture is going to be coming up pretty soon, and I don't know where I'd put that one, honestly. Some of the best scenes we've ever seen from Optic were on that map, but then tell me that FPX haven't looked insanely good there. But that's not for us to tell you, that will be for the desk after this break.
Time slows down when it can get no worse. I can feel it running out on me. I don't want these to be my last words. All forgotten, 'cause that's all they'll be. Now there's only one thing I can do. Fight until the end like I promised to. Wishing there was something left to lose. This could be the day I die for you. What do you see before it's over? Blinding flashes getting closer. Wish that I had something left to lose. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make 'em all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die, gotta die. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make 'em all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die. This there's nothing I can do. This could be the end, it's mine to choose. It's taken me my lifetime just to prove. This could be the day I die for you. Don't let it be the day. What do you see before it's over? Blinding flashes getting closer. Sacrificing everything I knew. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day I die for you. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die. Time slows down when it can get no worse. I can feel it running out on me. I don't want these to be my last words. All forgotten, 'cause that's all they'll be. Now there's only one thing I can do. Fight until the end like I promised to. Wishing there was something left to lose. This could be the day I die for you. What do you see before it's over? Blinding flashes getting closer. Wish that I had something left to lose. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die, gotta die. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die. This could be the day I die for you. Feeling like there's nothing I can do. This could be the end, it's mine to choose. It's taken me my lifetime just to prove. This could be the day I die for you. Don't let it be the day. What do you see before it's over? Blinding flashes getting closer. Sacrificing everything I knew. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day I die for you. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die. Time slows down when it can get no worse. I can feel it running out on me. I don't want these 'cause that's all they'll be. Now there's only one thing I can do, fight until the end like I promised to. Wishing there was something left to lose. This could be the day I die for you. What do you see before it's over? Blinding flashes getting closer. Wish that I had something left to lose. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die, gotta die. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die. This could be the day I die for you. Feeling like there's nothing I can do. This could be the end, it's mine to choose. It's taken me my lifetime just to prove. This could be the day I die for you. Don't let it be the day. What do you see before it's over? Blinding flashes getting closer. Sacrificing everything I knew. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day I die for you. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die. Time slows down when it can get no worse. I can feel it running out on me. I don't want these to be my last words. All forgotten, 'cause that's all they'll be. Now there's only one thing I can do, fight until the end like I promised to. Wishing there was something left to lose. This could be the day I die for you. What do you see before it's over? Blinding flashes getting closer. Wish that I had something left to lose. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die, gotta die. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. When to let it go, when to make them all fight. When I'm in control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die. feeling like there's nothing I can do. This could be the end, it's mine to choose. It's taken me my lifetime just to prove. This could be the day I die for you. Don't let it be the day. What do you see before it's over? Blinded flashes getting closer. Sacrificing everything I knew. This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day I die for you. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. Wanna let it go, wanna make them all fight. Wanna be control when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die.
But now FNS in
I don't think it's
the
a
worst
horrible
case
comp.
scenario,
It's
surrounded in all
played
fronts.
a different
Jacob
style.
wakes
Optic's
up
on more of
quickly,
a
an Angel
brute
gets
force
put to bed.
pump,
Shao from
and then
back
FPX is more on a slow
behind the
default,
line.
work
Jay
the
on
map,
the trade, and it is
Scooby-Doo.
Brawley. You said it
get
at
the
the start,
info,
you
and
were
then
not
kind
lying.
of like
Crashies and Ye
slow work them.
trying to combine
No?
on this because look at what's on the side. Art is tucked in. Got Shao falling away. Superstar players against them now.
You can't close
Ye
this.
doesn't get the shot he wanted.
You got the slow
Shao
and sensual,
Double
and
X,
then you
double
got
X.
the hardcore, you know?
And
Nice, Jay! Oh my
Artist
god!
makes a stand. It's a
One
1v1. Artist against Jay.
I like
I
the
feel
soft
we're going to be
angle.
saying this a lot this map at the
Upstairs.
very least. And
Ah,
Artist
fuck!
takes him down.
Bro.
And the 3-0 lead here
What?
for FPX. A comfortable position for the repurchase as well. Optic have the tour de force to rely on. At least early on, FPX back in the driving seat here.
Thanks.
The free adjustment here from Ye. Beautifully done, actually, to even make this possible.
How many does he get?
If you got that, that would have been
eaten up as
a
well.
really big round.
So
for
difficult
A and Optic.
towards the end there. Look at the emphasis again.
Tour de force?
FPX, they're just like,
Tour de force?
they're the kings of the north. On Fracture here, they love pressuring towards Arcade and
He's
Dish.
already dead.
If you look at some of these early kills as well, Victor being punished on that very first time of things. Now Ye starting to be denied any sort of space. Gets in your head. FPX really setting the tempo and tone early on. Not going to allow Optic what they want in this game.
Yeah, FPX just slow works everything.
And Art is
Fun.
so
And waits for
aware
Optic
of
to
what
mess
Crashies
up.
might have been up to.
Optic in this round
Have
in
a
particular,
trip
you're looking for them to just
setting
chip away at
towards
the foundations.
the side one.
So,
Structure.
I feel like personally, I'm more of like
FNS
FPX playstyle and FPX
good for
comp.
it though. Victor and Marv, last two standing. Victor
But
a Bucky in hand.
you just have to buy into one different one style and
Feel
one
like it's
comp,
not gonna go well.
and just play the comp.
Feel like Victor is not going to have
So if you're gonna run like the neon and stuff, like you have to like buy into it and play it a certain way.
Solid. Oh.
Well,
Old Bucky gets that.
that
Four
weapon ain't
different
what it
agents.
used to be,
Oh my
that's
God.
for sure.
Certainly not. 4-0 now, and it's clean.
okay,
It is
zip in,
perfection
zip in.
for FPX. And they are eyeing up that grand final. They want it all to themselves, and Optic are hitting the brakes, they're hitting the panic button. So they need to find an answer soon, Mike.
You do it, it's similar to what we were talking about in Icebox, right? This is the harder of the halves to almost get Victor in these positions to make this neon pick work, right? You can see a couple of times
I thought I was about to listen to Skrillex there.
A flash over the top, outside B, and that arcade push previously shut down immediately. FPX is just so well equipped. And previously, actually, we're talking about back on Icebox of how many times they were just positioned accordingly. Same you could say for Split as well. Number
Wait,
of
is this
times that
Skrillex?
Angel had the perfect read.
That makes sense that it is Skrillex.
Getting a little worried.
I don't know. I haven't heard this type of music in 12 years when it was like all the rave when I was in university 12 years ago. That's when dubstep started coming out.
Attempts have been just dealt with pretty handily.
Well, and they're being given these first bloods this time around, so they're able to collapse from this default.
1.6 million. Oh.
Engagements, and they're going FPX's way.
He's been doing it each break. Yeah, but they're also just getting owned, and I don't think Crashies is having... Crashies played good last map on Bind.
We have Ye with that operator out. Maybe a difference maker. Maybe something that can do some damage.
I don't know, because since then, like we...
After the back of a
I played
timeout,
a full day of prac.
towards this north side.
We only had 4 scrims, but like, plus like the
Snakebite
server
forcing
work,
back as well.
talking about that, talking about the stuff on the break, talking about the stuff after practice. I don't know. We played 3 fracture games in prac yesterday.
FPX, and they almost anticipate the second half of this.
I don't know. It's all a blur.
Somebody else is going to be swinging.
What the?
Actually, loses out on that one.
How is this happening? Angel is just getting them for free now. FNS wanting in, wants to do some damage. Oh, he's playing such a dangerous game. It's so precarious. Such a knife's edge already. And Art is starting to turn the screws as well. The pressure's starting to be felt towards his B site. Pinched in, Crashies.
Info knife. Broken.
Doesn't get what he wants. Information not found.
Trying to set this fault line up for.
No one is at A. He was all the way spawn.
He's got to. He's tucked up right on
Waiting for flank. What the fuck? Women TPA? Are they gonna rotate?
Oh, this is really big.
No idea.
Wait, they knew somehow. They knew
And Ye's gone, and now the floodgates are open.
that Ye had
the
pushed through
closest player
A.
to it, FNS. And already utility invested to deny any sort of impact he could have. Angel barely breathing, but still standing, gets put down.
I'm surprised that Angel decided to like reposition like that instead of just like sitting under the rope.
FPX playing as a pack,
readdressing
where FNS just was. 2 players on the other side. There's Flash, maybe tee up Victor, closing the gap.
But he has a Viper orb on the side. What is going on? This is
oh, he's still in this fight to get 2 falls. But now the post plan has 3.
Oh, big flank.
God, this is nastiness. The 2 players have no idea that he's here. That's 1. The second of 8 and Crashies.
Come on, Crashies.
A 1v2 and time is against
nice
what
try,
an attempt.
nice try.
And what a denial. Shao holds it together and FPX make it to 5.
As a viewer, 3 wins are worse than a 3-0.
Very few mistakes here. It's clinical from FPX in the opening half here on Fracture.
How much homework are you doing on FPX if you're Optic right now? Because it feels like Optic has no idea how to play against FPX on this map.
The purchase isn't going to suit him.
Yeah, I think it's just hard. Like, if you're used to playing against other people that are like kind of like playing all in on this map, and then playing against a double controller, and then they have like a fade and a raise, they're not even like... They're not doing it, this like breach stuff. Like, it's just weird, man, to play against this type of stuff.
The doubling down,
like, how are you supposed to
taking away Marv, Victor looking alone. He gets
how are you supposed to deal with this stuff when they have such wildly different util, wildly different pacing?
Everything they're trying to do is being just torn asunder. And now you're left at the scraps. That was really what you were trying to bank on to do some impact early round. And it's been just torn apart.
A stinger, a frenzy. Yeah, he's headhunter. All that's left to work with here.
Pop rock and just send it in when your eye comes back off cooldown in 5 seconds. Got double smoke still. You got your Viper wall.
They've created.
Okay, eye is back. Get into the exec. I'll nade and pop rock and satchel in. There's a molly.
FNS is going to hear all of this.
Saving his ulti. Darn eco. 5 on 3.
Anyone can do some damage with this. Maybe it would be Ye, but Crashy's already removed from the side.
I'm always under the...
on the back
dude,
lines.
you have your rocket here. You use it. You secure this round. You have chamber up next round, and you're going to have fade. Viper ultis coming up in a second.
Absolutely clinical from FPX. I feel as though they took Bind personally, and they have come out and absolutely trounced Optic.
They're so well equipped for this.
I think Fracture might be hacker-sided slightly.
Right time. The reads are perfect.
This is a whole different level of game, Mike. They are playing out of their minds right now. Finally, the purchase
using
back
ulti as a risk, not using ulti as a risk.
6 down, already in the bin. You gotta do something.
You could have said 3 rounds ago. You need to see something from Optic early on. Now it's almost like that ship has sailed. They have to get something on the board here. Tour de force out for Ardis.
Show me what you got, Optic.
Wow,
this
Victor's
is the time to strike
so fast.
What the fuck?
Whiffing there.
No.
Shaky.
They're so desperate. They're so desperate to find these openers.
If he pops rocket this round though, Crashies is going to pop his KO ulti and suppress it.
All that intent, all that want. They're absolutely not allowing it. And now the patience can be shown. That diligence in approach, that clinical standard we know with FPX. And Optic just not getting the game they wanted.
The stalemate.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do the grand finals tomorrow, yeah.
Spike is going
Crashy's
towards.
still a full utility here, but he's not found an awful lot previously. Shao set up to try and clear through.
B ult, 3R in B. FNS's ult, Crashes has ult. 47 seconds. Yay holding.
Yeah, KO's gonna ulti very soon. As soon as this Fade ulti comes, or the Raze rocket comes, it's gonna be KO ulti.
Nearly caught off guard.
37 seconds as well.
Positioning, here we go!
Oh my god, Crashes!
Crashes holds
what
the
fuck, dude?
Flash to follow, he wants to have a look, he gets a look. Excuse me. Crashes, how much more can this man do?
FPX gonna save this round, or are they gonna go
Actually,
super duper late?
They're running out of time, Mike. They've got 20 seconds.
Viper gets a kill, he has ulti now, he's got Viper ulti off of this.
You're gonna kill him, are you? That's unreal. 10 seconds out. They're still trying to make it go. This one is FNS. Oh, FNS!
Wait, everyone's dying though. They know Ye's Gen.
Everything. Where is that spike? It ain't in hand.
You have to fight, Angel. What are you doing, man?
The plot is too late.
Just go and push this guy. What?
He gets to live.
Surely not, right?
Oh my god!
Surely you just go and double push this guy, right?
Miscommunication there. Both of them needed to swing through and prey on that trade onto the operator.
Good run, good
Shao
run.
was desperate to look for it.
Bam, at least half shield.
Yay comes up. It comes down to one man
Why
standing.
is
this impact work though from
Dude, it was
FNS again,
rough that
Viper
pushed
that's
to the
two
wall.
massive impact players gone. But it's desperation. It's clutching at these rounds. How do they find repeatable success here? I don't know, but that's the question Optic have to face in this. And FPX can just keep going on as they are. Still looking so robust. A little late in that round, maybe worn down a little too far.
No, Victor,
the overall plan is still holding true.
Neon pick? Neon's good on this map. I don't know why you're
down to one engagement. If that goes the other way,
not understanding.
Has we?
El Diablo.
He's trying to use the TP for info.
No! Oh my fucking god, dude!
I cannot believe what we just saw. How does he do it? From the depths of hell, he takes two with him, but it is three still alive from FPX. Sugetsu, Artist, and Shao are not done yet, and they're on the site.
Oh, that's a good Viper ulti, because it gives him some space at B main as well. Dude, plant the bomb! Why am I planting his Viper, man?
There we go.
My ulti!
And now Sugetsu ready to challenge towards tower if anyone dared.
A bing, Shao!
Not the case. Aren't now down, and a 4v3 to try and play this one back through after heroics from Ye. There it is.
Nice.
You're absolutely right. Artist known for
yeah, good angle. That's a good angle, Shao.
She's on the clear.
Viper.
Hello.
Not this time. Arms there. Optic.
Come on, let's go.
Viper ulti on site. Bomb planted in the ulti. All three players outside of the Viper ulti.
How did that happen?
What the hell was that?
Show me it back. Show me it back. Right now.
I mean, it's a brilliant approach as well.
Oh,
FPX is looking to, Angel's just looking to get down and dirty with it.
Oh my god,
the flash is perfect from Crashies.
Oh my god, Optic. Well played, man.
What was that from Ye? Again, if that's what Optic need, just a couple of rounds like that to get it back in. I mean, 4 standing from the previous. Now they have a little bit of breathing room.
Maybe just the fuel to the fire, right? Maybe that is it. Maybe that's the spark that brings Optic to life here. A reminder of who they are. Again, not known to just bow down and go out. Known to never lose twice. Always come back in a game. And I guess there's kind of already been a best of 3. Now, surely they win the rest of it.
Well, the problem is they'd lost twice, right? The first 2 maps.
Yeah, but that's not how it works.
I'm not superstitious.
No?
No. Unless?
Unless. Well, let's again look at this outside of this. Say, I don't know. We had FNS having big impact. We had Ye having big impact.
We said anything about blindly running in. Neon stuns, combined with breach stuns, combined with breach flashes, combined with KO knife and flashes, combined with stim pack, combined with double or triple smoke. Like, what do you mean, like, blind?
Should imply he's not going to go exploring. So this is definitely an attempt here by Optic to almost hedge their bets, have an operator on both sides, and rely on FPX slow these contact clearances that FPX are known
Face
for.
reveal 3 to 500 subscribers, bro. Not now, bro.
Look. Double operator out about. As you noted, one with
3B,
Ye, one with Victor.
A operator A, FNSA.
No one on the other side just yet, but
Strip.
again, we know the timing and the tempo that FPX will play to. And there's the first contact.
What?
Oh, dangerous.
Wait, they're double opping right now.
Yeah, he was
They're double
willing to
opping
swing
on
that, but does he
defense.
expect this?
The neon up.
This fight is a little out of the ordinary.
Wait, they saw. I think it's because Crashy spotted someone in B main as well.
Around, show presence when he needs to.
It's not noted just yet.
No.
Oh, A operator, B operator coming in.
But on the other side of this will be Ye, will be FNS, the two players who've stepped up for Optic, who've denied FPX that build on the other side. And look at this. So much danger around this corner. Ye does give away the position of at least his operator.
Out. I'll leave FNS here.
How much do we get?
Oh my god.
Oh, he almost made a meal of it. He still gets Angel. He needs help here. He needed it a minute ago, but Ye fell as well.
What the fuck, dude?
Reading the support system en route, but still, Victor's alive. They don't know about this other operator, but does it matter at this point? Marv trying to deny the spike on the cross. Good positioning. Oh, he just misses the timing. A punish place to get to. Victor on the jump.
Oh my god.
On is now down. Victor still looking. Flash comes in. This is unthinkable. Surely a 1v3 with the operator at this point.
He was sliding with the up.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
He gave it everything!
What the fuck?
He gave it everything, but it does not matter. FPX still get the round.
What was that shot? Landing the wallbang through default. A beautiful attempt here. And FPX just looking so well equipped in these slow burn rounds. I mean, thank God for Zipan.
Who's got this?
Thank God for Zipan.
Money.
Optic calling a timeout once again.
Optic.
Round 10, 7-2 the scoreline. They're going to be tapped out financially here.
And look, we're all addicts to the dramatics. We love seeing Optic doing these sort of things. But no matter which way you cut this, FPX are converting rounds. It's 7 now for them. And yes, Optic are getting close. Sparks here and there, but not enough. 2 is not enough here. FPX on the verge of booking a ticket to the grand finals.
Do not forget that move there.
That's ridiculous, isn't it? We've been waiting. Every EMEA team.
That wasn't me. That was mainstream that lag.
On the stage, wait to see what we know this team can do. Wait and see. The first time, look at what they've already achieved.
What I think Optic should be doing right now.
Already exceeding most expectations.
Shooting
they
back.
came in with 4 players. They had a replacement, and finally they get all 5 back. Sugetsu hits the ground running.
Probably hit their shots.
Unbelievable this entire tournament. And now they're starting to build up what could be very much the lead that takes them to the grand final.
I think they need a fake pressure.
Continue to slow down here. Technically, a double operator setup here to once again.
The FPX has to burn their util earlier, and they still don't know what's going on. That's what they need to do.
So good on these pivots back towards this time around. A much more passive approach from FNS and Ye. Much earlier though, the initial approach towards A.
A little bit of.
Where's Raze? Raze is gonna have a mega flank on them.
Oh,
he's gonna yeah, okay, guys. They're rotating out of B.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Huge backstep. Oh my god, the timing.
You are lucky to be alive. Commitment as well.
Wow. Good play from FPX here.
FPX are absolutely running rings around Optic.
See again, just everything is considered. Zipan in that late lurk on the ground. All the information off those audio cues. What can they get done here? Yeah, he has to.
They're doing a high-low.
He ain't
Angel's gonna shut it down.
He ain't got it at all. Crashies and FNS feeling irrelevant to this round. One goes and FNS just has to back away.
This is looking like
it's
a wash.
Emergency break times. This is problems. FPX are looking large and in charge, Mike. Everything. They committed towards that A piece with full intent until those audio cues were heard. Those steps of the rotation, instantly they turn on a dime.
And the TP is perfect from Angel, just to draw one member back towards tower, and then still wins the engagement. Doesn't even wait for Zipan. You see it's completely Catching Optic off guard. Guess we'll find the first here, at least a consolation.
Just trying to keep hold of that rifle.
He has to,
He doesn't.
Plays breach ulti now.
8-2 now.
I guess he would have had it.
You said nails in the coffin. These rounds are
do they buy here? What ultis are they close to? They have Neon ult. Breach ulti. They have to set up a trap. I feel like they know FPX comes back to A main a lot. I wonder if they just set up a breach ulti, trap on A main, and then maybe they do like something at E main to push FPX away.
Hey
guys.
The rolling thunder here, but not going to be invested early on at least. FPX just is a carbon copy once again. This early round map control. Crashes noted on the shoulder peak. Potential here. I mean, FNS will back. FPX just probing a little bit, anticipating some aggression.
That sense of dread starting to build, though. How do you get into the right place here? Oh, there's still going to be a nuisance over towards this.
Optic's looking like I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It's like they're not looking like a team right now. They'll have like individual 1-1-1-1-1 stuff going on, and not a lot of like. I don't know. Maybe it's just because like the reads are off or something like that. Where like other games where the reads are on, like they come together really well, and it looks like it's really good.
Okay.
And then
nice.
Right now they're just being a little rough about it.
TP. Arey, kotra TP. Kottavu kadra
It looks
kadni.
like way worse. When it works, it looks good. When it doesn't work, it looks horrible.
See?
He ain't got it. Crashes. How much can he do? Not enough. Again, Marv now.
Marv 1v3.
Feels like the impossible situation. HP a little low on Angel to say the least, but the plant's in. And it's only a Spectre. And it's Ardis waiting. It's Ugetsu on the cross and Angel on the site. Spots one, takes it down low. But the swing from the rest, Ugetsu was never going to let it slip.
అందుకే రా సేజ్
FPX making it to 9 now.
అమ్మా ఇదే లవడలో కాంపేసుకొని మొత్తం అన్ని VCT అంతా ఆడారు ఇక్కడ ఇదే ఆడారు ఆ మాత్రం రీచ్ చేయరు ఎనిమిస్ అవే స్ట్రాట్స్ అవే కాంప్ లాస్ట్ 20 గేమ్స్ ఫ్రాక్చర్ లో సేమ్ 5 ఏజెంట్ పూల్ రా దీనమ్మా
No one particularly having an outstanding game either. Yay, 10-10. I mean, Victor 4-10.
There's been minimal impact though.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yep. And on the other side, Angel leading the pack. Zipan's there, Ardis there, they're all doing their valuable work. Early information found. What are you going to do with it though, Optic? Because FPX, they feel like the machine that can't be stopped. Destined for the finals, but Ye has something to say. You're going to find one,
they crunched. They crunched Arcade and Dish at the same time.
Where does that come from?
There you go.
Suddenly FPX scatter.
రా బ్రో ఒక కాంప్ వేద్దాం బ్రో పీజీలో ఉన్నా బ్రో రూమ్ లో ఉన్నారా అమ్మా
He's gonna TP on the spike and grab it, and they're just gonna reset the round.
అమ్మని
Ye's watching.
He got it.
Not
He got
today.
it. He got
Close
it.
that door. Get out of here. Spike back in hand though.
పోన్లే క్రాషెస్ ఉన్నాడు అరే వైపర్ చూడరా నైస్ 1v2
And Zipan, this guy's been good on this map before, but he wants one of these two. He's got 40 seconds to play with. He's got
doubling up.
Isolate a fight,
Do you think this one's coming from under? Maybe.
Together. You may not get what you want anymore. Might get the time on his side. Maybe that's all he'll get. Plant comes in, and they're trying to play together. The duo, Victor and Ye, up against Zipan. Not a great deal of utility. And not much of a peek either. Ye quick to it.
You gotta either jiggle it or you gotta peek it.
And again, Mike,
you can't do that. Whatever.
టేబుల్ ఏముండదురా అంటే బెడ్ ఒకటే బెడ్ మళ్ళీ ఇదేంటది ల్యాప్టాప్ స్టాండ్ ఉంది కానీ ఆ ల్యాప్టాప్ స్టాండ్ మీద నేను నా ల్యాప్టాప్ పెట్టి ఆడలేను అంటే ఐ మీన్ జస్ట్ ల్యాప్టాప్ ఉంటుంది మౌస్ అవ్వదు ఈరోజు ఆఫ్టర్నూన్ ఆడాను నేను ఊరికే ట్రై చేసా కింద డిన్నర్ అదే లంచ్ అవి చేసే ప్లేస్లో వెళ్ళాడా బాగానే అయింది అక్కడ ఛార్జింగ్ పెట్టుకొని ఆడా రేపు ఆడదాం
They've got to dig themselves out here, Lauren.
Or FPX go to the finals. Either way, I'm pretty happy, but Analyst Desk, what have you made of this incredible half?
మళ్ళీ 9-3 ఖర్చు.
Well, it is looking like things are going
అది
FPX's
ఉంది కదరా
way,
ఏది
and also Zipan, a player that I feel
టేబుల్
like we haven't really talked about all
జస్ట్
that
అదే
much. Jess is
సరిపోద్దురా
really
మౌస్
turning up.
సరిపోదు
Yeah,
ఐ
I
మీన్
mean, after
మౌస్
what I
సరిపోదు
thought was
అందులో
a pretty underwhelming performance on the previous
మౌస్
map,
బెడ్ మీద
I
పెడితే
always
కిందన
thought he was
ఉంటుందిరా
one of
మౌస్
the best
మౌస్
range
ఒక
players in
లెవెల్లో
the world, and
ల్యాప్టాప్
I
ఒక
was like,
లెవెల్లో
oh well,
చేయి
he
తెంగేస్తుంది.
hasn't put it on show for you throughout this match, but he's come into, Fracture, and he's like, okay, this is my playground, I know how to traverse. We don't run the neon like you, but what we have instead is my ability to traverse the map, and that's what
లర్క్
you saw
చేస్తూ ఆడటం మళ్ళీ ఓవర్ యాక్షన్
on
ఇది
the race, and then the first half on Fracture. I
బొక్కగాడు.
think there's a very clear delineation.
Yeah, there's a massive difference, and he's also stepping up alongside his IGL, and any time
End of the half.
ఇది కష్టం. ఏంటి మౌస్ ఒక హైట్ లోని ల్యాప్టాప్ ఒక హైట్ లో పెట్టుకోనా? ఇలారా రెండు ఒకే లెవెల్లో ఉంటేనే అవుతుంది నాకైతే. మీరంటే ప్లేయర్స్ బ్రో, ఎలా అయినా ఆడేస్తారు. Optic closes pistol, attacking much easier. ఓడి అమ్మ నువ్వు గెలండ్రా బాబు మీరు.
There's not a possibility, surely, that this happens.
FPX beat BRX. I don't know, man.
Again, I mentioned
We'll have to wait and
since
see.
the DRX series, Optic either win really big
FPX,
or they lose
Hyper
really
X.
big. They've had one close map since that series, and this does not
FPX
look
had
to be
दोस्त मेरा दोस्त. Okay, bro.
Every single player
10-2 or whatever.
having impact.
Let's just run them down.
Yell
Let's give
and
them the
boys.
same thing.
Please, friends.
Let's give them the same medicine.
ఏ రష్ ఏడిష్ ముగ్గురు ఏమిస్తారు బ్యాక్ అయిపోతున్నారు. అబ్బా ఏమేం చాంబర్ పుష్ చేస్తున్నారు. ఇంకేంటి బి అని తెలిసింది. హ్యాపీగా ఉండండి రా మామ. ముగ్గురు ఉన్నారు బీలో, వాళ్ళ మీదకి వెళ్తున్నారు.
There's a good defensive retake wall from the Viper. Allows them to get close to the side and everything. Pull this. Or retake.
The paint shell going to slow things down. Angel's got himself tucked inside that smoke, and Sugetsu doing exactly the same thing.
నీ అంకమ్మచ్చే జీజీ జీజీ రా.
Victor!
Swiftly dealt with by Sugetsu. And Crashies.
Dude, I thought you said he ran away, B main.
10 HP in a dream. The dream looking dead right now. Double digits for FPX right off the rip. They want this done. They want the finals.
Force చేయండి రా రే. Force.
See here what the decision making is for Optic. Sugetsu and Angel both doing fantastic work here. I mean, the second onto Ye, beautifully done. And Victor maybe just misconsideration.
The score line.
Waving them off the stage.
When you guys
Minimal investment here for
wait, Gambit,
a frenzy.
a nice
Couple of
pop.
bits of utility to work with.
The crowd knows it now.
I must
Realizing that we're just moments away potentially. 10 rounds, you're so close. Then Optic starting to feel that dread creep in. So much work cut out in front of them. They want to make
Went up.
this.
That was a vicious jump spot, though. Let's be honest.
Stunner of a shot from Ye. But he needs 4 more of those.
This guy got some air,
Maybe just 2.
some hang time.
Maybe saw him waving. See, well, the next step of the plan is actually the re-clearance through towards A main. Actually, Angel going to isolate
Wait.
one,
Oh my god, oh
Didn't
my god.
realize
Come
everyone
on,
else
let's
was
go.
but kills here, shout.
And then wait for the fade eye.
4v2.
Should be made. I
Is Victor going to troll this away, though?
Waiting for the smoke to fade. Trying to be that smoke criminal himself, but Artis and Shout somewhat locked out of this round. And a little bit of an uncharacteristic round from FPX to kind of try and get that tempo change mid-round, go for that aggressive play. Again, got to keep that composure if they want to make it through to that final.
Teleport's ready.
Yay, first contact here for Artis potentially. And it's good enough for Yay. Now it's
Body
Shout.
shots.
Guardian to hand.
Let's go.
Flash is good. Shout looks absolutely cooked here. They're putting everything into it. It's good. Optic. They see a chance, they take it.
With nothing.
That's what happens when FPX wins pistol.
And again, actually the re-clearance towards A main is perfectly timed. He may be just underestimating.
Oh, FPX has money.
How deep the
They have
progress
guns.
really was.
At least,
What else do they have? Wait, how does Artis only have one orb?
If you wanted the finest of margins to hold on to, that round could be it for them.
I guess I was right too. That's why.
Now. And FPX still looks so deadly. Every single one of them. And look at this buy coming out. A couple of rifles here and there, but it's weird and it's wonderful potentially. Victor trying to pick up that pace and take space. Other side, Marv waiting. See if he can spot potentially Artis, Angel, anyone who would dare try to make some
They have two.
Artis. Did he note this?
Run out. Is the response there from Marv and FNS? Again, look at the early round utility that's burnt up from this composition of Optic.
Oh my god, if Yay extra angle.
Oh yay!
Arey!
Eyes off the prize for a second. Angel will punish him for it. Gets the way to safety, and Victor wants to
Speeding
try
up because
try and get it on the
they
side,
know that they're.
just draw their attention.
Oh wait, okay, they just started the Neo. Fine, they're gonna rotate back to A because they had worked ish at the start of the round and saw the B main push from.
Cautious, Crashy's great play.
Shout's still inside though.
They know Shout's inside.
They're gonna find him. Victor's cut off rotation.
He's gonna bookie.
They've got to find him.
He's gonna bookie.
He's still doing damage. He's trying to buy time for rotation. Do anything he can to stop this. And they're hesitating. They're gonna just about stops him from that swing. So now everything should calm down here. It's two. So yes, he's got.
Oh, this is a big flank.
And he's got
one more.
Victor caught creeping out.
Do you have an orb? Nope.
Well.
Alarm bot. That's the only util really.
Is just about making it through as well.
The grind out the kills.
They don't quite know where that final player is. A good guess though, but Marv does well to hold on to it. Punishing Sugetsu. Artis trying to close the gap. The flash is there.
Nice. Let's go, boys.
It ain't over yet. 5 now for Optic. 2 staying alive. Rifles kept in check.
And that pop flash from Crashy's once again doing damage, making sure the round can be secured. FPX, man, they gave it a bloody good shot.
But it's another big round, though. This is the next big challenge, Mike. Coming back into this, FPX still will be able to get a buy here. It's not like they're coming in with nothing.
This is the one that has to be clean from Optic. That's the one FPX bring weapons into. Get to one of the Vipers, but Shout away from his ultimate.
For some reason, thought they bought last round. They did buy, they only bought 2 rifles and the rest of them saved. I guess there was a Bucky on Xiao, for example.
And Crashies. A little further commitment here this time around.
Is there going to be a retake game main right now then for FPX?
3 in A.
Or what are they going to do to alleviate some pressure? They have to retake control of something, right?
Optic waiting. Ult invested.
Or they just pay for the retake.
Path created.
Okay, that's trolling. Oh, that's troll too. That's
not down.
Final boss.
Why would he peek out wide
and Yay standing
to throw a nade like that?
2v3.
That was really troll.
Where are they? Where is Yay in this as well? They've got to do something so dangerous.
They know one sight. He's gonna swing on Pooja's contact or stun or flash.
Swings it. He gets one. Oh, an Angel with the trade. It's 11 for FPX. The buy by their side. They do as is required. Diffuse comes in, and that will be 11 now. FPX so close to those grand finals.
So close they can taste it. Only 2 weapons.
No, this is troll, dude, right? Really?
Surely
that's troll, right?
Still adjusts to greet the other side of this. And credit to Angel as well, timing those one-ways perfectly, knowing that Xiao has that freedom to fully challenge towards drop.
ఈ రౌండ్ ఓడిపోతే జీజీ ఈ రౌండ్ గెలిస్తే 7-11
That's all that remains for FPX. Sometimes the most elusive. But this man on the screen, Shao, has a date with destiny, it seems. Big moments he's provided for this side. Can Optic stop it? Again, Victor happy to take that early fight. Dangerous game.
Are they gonna
clear
the fade? Nope.
Arey, yamma, yen try game martarra.
He could do no wrong as Crashy's and Marved. I mean, they still haven't even really gotten into this round. That was so much early work.
The Viper's bit going up very late.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Optic's call was there in the previous round. About why they pushed towards like spawn and sand side instead of scrunching him inside.
Just yet. Optic.
It's very interesting.
To regroup now towards drop.
Be Angel, I believe there. Zipper not far off either.
I didn't realize as well. Ye's popped this toward a force, and they're broken the next round if they lose.
Ulti is sight, force them out into Ye's up. They're okay, they're not sight.
That's what it's going to be, and a miss
Oh,
shot
that's
from
a
Ye.
bad shot to miss.
There's Angel now waiting to do more damage, going to buy more time, 30 seconds.
Omen has one more TP as well, he can reposition again
Getting his
if he
running
needs
shoes
to.
on Angel, trying to watch that cross. Spots one, he
Or
goes
he
down
could just die.
Marv still keeping hope alive for the side.
Nice. Come on.
He's refusing
No
to
mollies
and now
again, it's another 2v2 without any detail on either side. It's guns.
Optic don't know where they were, how far away they were, and Marv wants to try and re-address
Marv didn't crash when the last time they were in this situation though.
Arey, yamma, endukra neeku reload? Paiki enduku ellavra?
Or is it inevitable for FPX here? Sugetsu closing in Ardis, trying to find the timing right here. Crashies gets one.
No, why would you pull out
Ray!
What the? Until there, it doesn't do anything for you. It doesn't deal damage. It's not like he's got fucking like.
Last time gilcharra?
Like a decay from that, man. Oh my god. You learned this in CS very early. Keep your gun out in a 1v1.
Endukra knife speed ki?
The enemy's close. Like you can't pull anything out. You need to keep your gun out.
Making something out of nothing there.
Money yang kamache.
We know that this buy is going to be atrocious. We know that Optic put all of those funds, everything they had into that last
Knife
round.
endukra?
And this is what it comes down to. All on the line now, 5 to
Sarle.
12. FPX 1 round away here. And Optic have to do something. It's do or die time.
ఎందుకు అరుస్తున్నారు FPX అని బుర్ర దింగేస్తుంది ఇప్పటికే
1 minute and 25 seconds to define it.
His early probe once again. Ardis going to try and counter that now.
Nice ra.
ADS one tap.
అయినా
Oh, I got real quiet.
12.
Got
Nice.
real quiet.
అరే 12 నుండి రావడం కష్టం రా. ఫెనటిక్ ఉందో అవుట్. ఫెనటిక్ అవుట్ నిన్నే FPX తోటే ఓడిపోయింది. ఏమా గెలాల్సిన మ్యాచ్ అది కూడా FPX ఎలా గెలుస్తుందో కూడా నాకు అర్థం అవట్లేదు.
It is not pretty. It's still feasible. Keep that in mind. The site is there.
They know it's a full retake. Are they gonna pop a fade ulti on this though? On the retake?
Somewhat safe.
3v5. Their money's ass. Just save. We have 6 chances at a match point, at series point. 6 chances. We don't have to force anything.
It's the first time, and it's key to know as well the timing.
FPX knows that Optic likes to take dish a lot. I wonder if FPX is going to set up a dish trap with the fade ulti and just like run at them or something.
ఈ రౌండ్ 6-12 అయినా నెక్స్ట్ రౌండ్ మళ్ళీ వీళ్ళ దగ్గర 3 గన్లు కష్టం 6 వరుసగా రౌండ్స్ వెళ్ళడం.
I don't know what they're going to get out of this. I see at least 3 rifles with them now. Stinger still with FNS. Guardian with Crashies. Look at their funds. It is
everyone.
I mean, the second half is well, they don't want to give across any extra ult orbs whatsoever.
Absolutely. 6 to 12. Another round. Another chance. And another buy. They have to trample together.
Oh, axe, why is
a
axe?
bit more substantial.
Oh, why are you guys looking at his axe?
Still not much, and they need something like this to happen so often. And yeah, it was such
BRX గెలాలి మరి వాళ్ళ గేమ్ స్టైల్ అయితే అసలు సెట్ అసలు RNG W పట్టుకొని ఇంకా
we're not seeing them particularly force around this yet either. We've got Sheriffs coming out, Classics, and you're right. They really
Three
feel
books,
happy. They've got rounds
stupid
to play
dumb
with.
They are.
friends.
FX is doing this.
FPX
Dish trap. Are they gonna get the raise orb, and then he'll have ulti for next round?
త్రో చేయడం అయితే కష్టమే.
Fade ulti, raise rocket for next round.
3 ఉంటారు ఏలో వీళ్ళు ఏకే కమిట్ అవుతారు.
Wait. They're actually pushing. They're actually doing it. Oh, the nade miss. It hits him like weird thing. Is this it?
Next hit.
Is this it? No.
Nice. Come on.
Finding two and quelling
జింగ్ అరే జింగే కాదురా 4 సెకండ్ బెంక మొత్తం వాళ్ళ టీం అంతా బాగుంటుందిరా మైండ్ ఫ్రీక్ కానీ మెయిన్ జింగ్ గడ్ సాచర్లు వేసుకొని బడి వెళ్తాడురా. అది అంటే ఎలా ఉంటదంటే ఫ్లైట్స్ లో కూడా ఉంటదిరా అంటే ర్యాండమ్ సాచర్ నచ్చినట్టు ఆడతారు వాళ్ళు కాంప్లో ఆడేటట్టు. 4 సెకండ్ గడ్ వాడతాడు.
He's gonna get backstep though from Dish really soon.
Can't do it this time. Artist might be able to. Only good for one. Now where is Sugetsu in this? He's over by B. So again, this should be 3 players.
I'm surprised that they used the Fade ulti there and didn't use the Raise Rocket too.
Comfortable here to keep
KO ulti next round.
To give these weapons away. Okay, so at least give it an opportunity to maybe retrieve one.
Why would they use the Fade ulti this round if they're saving?
And
they have the Raise Rocket for next round as well.
Up to chance.
They could have just
7-12 నెక్స్ట్ వాళ్ళకి సేవ్ రౌండ్ అనుకుందాం. సేవ్ కాదు సేవ్ రౌండ్ ఫుల్ గన్. అమ్మో నెక్స్ట్ ఇది గెలిస్తే 9-12 అయిపోద్ది.
Trying to make them die.
He's drifting this way.
Spike.
It's a lot to lose. And timing's everything. Sugetsu on the other side. That's a rifle gone. And a rifle picked up for Sugetsu. So a nice little upgrade for him. He'll take that and he'll get the hell out of there.
And not even upgrade his armor. Have 125.
See how it sits. I think Zipan should just be on the brink of a showstopper. He's actually got it online here.
It's Victor looking at there though.
He's so eager to actually re-aggress this. If the paint show had bounced a little deeper, I could understand it, but getting a little bit disjointed with that first swing.
This is an FPX timeout here. Hitting the brakes enough that they want to talk through things. These 2 rounds back to back for Optic have sent enough of a signal that they want to make sure this doesn't get out of control. Get towards that like 8, 9, it does build up, and when the money can swing, start to see a little bit more life out of Optic, but it's only 1 round that FPX.
You're expecting them to get. Yeah, but there's. He was looking at a box. Even if they push from stands, it's like, what are they gonna do?
Like the back of the showstopper.
Got his wall up. I don't know. Was he just blind? Was maybe he was playing anti-flash? Maybe he was expecting KO to flash. Came in for him, and it just never came. It's not like FPX isn't running flashes, so he can't be playing anti-flash from FPX's flash. Maybe he's like, yo, flash him in for me, and then he's playing anti, waiting for the flash that never came.
It's much more difficult to make sure you can benefit from that one way with somebody being able to burst so quickly. And then behind that, obviously, the utility from FNS and Crashies. Here is Optic heavily set up
5 man.
Yay.
చూడాలి గన్స్ అందరి దగ్గర ఉన్నాయి. నేనైతే క్రాషెస్ ఫుల్ సీల్డ్ లేదులే.
That's arcade control.
As is Ardis.
KO ulti for the actual exec though.
From Optic, falling away a little bit.
Little Optic pops that KO ulti.
Exploring. And I wonder if
FPX might be like.
బా మొత్తం అరే ఏలో ఒక్కరు లేరు వీళ్ళు బి కమిట్ చేస్తున్నారు.
Really?
Everything an Angel gets the 1-for-1 trades. The site's now somewhat open.
When are they gonna pop this KO ulti?
Starting to peek here. Has a little bit of a look around. Sees nothing just yet, but he knows.
They're saving it for the Raise Rocket.
Lovely flash forces him away. Now the site.
They still have to plant. They're gonna get util dumped on the plant.
Just waiting for this plant to come through. I think Optic know it.
They have to pop the KO ulti on the plant, otherwise he's gonna get naded.
Let's see if it does any damage.
Suck naded.
When here it popped. Yay still trying to hold it, show some presence.
There it is.
Pop, but finds nothing.
But they already missed the rocket.
Oh, the shot through the smoke.
They found it with a fadeaway.
Zipan, as if you got that crash.
And the smokes are gone now because Optic took way too long.
Go big, or you might just be going home.
Why did they take so long?
2 players on this corner though. Plant is in this time, and he doesn't know what he's going to do, but it's going to be huge. The trades are there.
Good bait from Xiao. Good bait.
It's on Victor. It's a 3v2.
Ref has to hold cross. Is it plan for it? Yeah, he's got him. Probably has Molly lineup, I'd imagine.
For this one, Zipan's through though. Called into action. Artist trying to close the gap. Finds one. Life in them yet. An even situation here. Zipan going back around. It's over and over. To do it. And FPX.
3-1.
అరే లైనప్ లేపుకోర్రా ఎందుకు వస్తారా?
FPX PRX.
The tallest task, the hardest route against all odds.
స్మోక్స్ పోయాక ప్లాంట్ చేస్తారు.
Done the unimaginable.
And what a performance
ఏం
today
గేమ్ రా
from this
నాయనా.
series. The recovery factor.
సూపర్ రా మామ,
Optic,
హ్యాపీగా
again,
ఉండండి.
only really present in 2 of these maps. A little flat from them today, but
ఏమంటున్నాడు మన తరిక్ మావ బ్రో?
see, it just looks so comfortable for them. And this has been the urban myth, right? This is the FPX we've talked about for so long. Finally realized here.
Bro, they should still be proud of themselves, dude. Optic top 3. Still played fucking great. I think they kind of dropped the ball in this series, to be honest. But still a world-class team.
They gave it a damn good go. They closed.
I hope Paper Rex win it all. Fuck it.
But it felt like destiny.
I'm on Team Paper Rex.
Paper Rex.
We gotta get revenge for NA.
Again, just coming back to some of these key players for FPX. I mean, Sugetsu, Xiao, Angel even.
I'm on Team Paper
really
Rex, baby.
I mean,
Let's go fucking Paper Rex. Let's go Paper Rex.
In terms of openness here for them. And heartbreak for the Optic Gaming squad.
Yeah, FPX definitely played way better. Like, they totally deserve it here. I wish Optic, like, they were definitely not themselves today, you know? Definitely not. But it's okay though. Overall, they still did NA proud. Like, I think their performance here was still really good. Just dropped the ball here, but what can you do, man? They fought hard.
They've just come from strength to strength.
Top 3, not bad.
Looking better and better. And even here in this series, a real good indicator of actually being well prepared for who they have to face off against in the finals.
And look, people have said, they even said themselves, don't have fans coming into this, we've got to earn some. I think they've made